All right, we're going to have some fun here. Budgets are down, but stocks are up. Joining us now, Florida Congressman Mike Haridopolos. Mike, thanks for coming on the set. So Russ Vought and the administration put out a tough budget today. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Somebody said in real terms, inflation adjusted, this would put the discretionary non-defense baseline back to 2000, which I think would be terrific if it's true. How do you see it?
Well, look, we have a budget deficit that's eating away at our opportunities. We need to make it a government where it works again. In Florida, where I served, we actually balanced the budgets, and it brought jobs and opportunities. Same thing needs to happen. We have the DOGE outline to look at to make those dramatic cuts, and also we need to make sure we reinvest in the country. And the best way to do it is put money back in people's pockets. That's why we need the 2017 tax cuts in place, and also look at capital gains as well.
Gosh, I wish they would. If they need some more revenues, cut the capital gains tax. That always produces more revenues.
Well, you're exactly right. That's why you're the economist.
Can you get that in there someplace? Are you? What? You're on the Financial Services Committee.
Correct.
Well, I'll get Jason Smith on the show. We'll talk about he's a friend of mine. He's a very smart fellow. I think, it more and more, too. I believe the markets see that the reconciliation bill will be developed and will be passed, all right, sometime in the late spring, early summer. And that is so bullish. Bullish, bullish, bullish.
As it should be. I think it's a common sense thing. We need to deliver on what we talked about in the election time. It isn't great to have a president who actually runs the government like he campaigned. It's a win-win scenario. And when we actually have those 2017 tax cuts in place, that'll give the certainty and stability the market needs. And when we show we can actually cut government spending by approximately $1.5 to $2 trillion over 10 years, it's sending a message to the market that the government is going to be responsible again, and that's going to drive capital back to the United States.
You like the fact and are confident that we can get to those budget goals, $1.5 trillion more or less.
Oh, we need to. We need to keep those promises. And when you keep capital and the people actually spend money and the people who really understand how money works, that's what drives the economy. We're not just relying on cuts. We're also saying that this is going to grow the economy. Mm-hmm. And that has been proven every time it happens, whether it be a JFK Democrat or a Ronald Reagan Republican.
Yes, I wrote a book about that a long time ago. No millionaires tax.
No, we're not going to raise taxes on anybody. This is the last thing I'm going to do ever, and I'm in Congress.
And 100% expensing for the building of new factories. That's a new thing. That is so up. That hires blue-collar workers and gives them good wages and will produce profits for the stock. I mean, that's really something going retroactive to January 20th. You think you can keep that in there?
We have to. Remember what Ronald Reagan learned in 1981 by not being retroactive. It caused that recession to go even longer. This is a common sense historical moment for our party to deliver, and I think we can.
And just one last one, the tax-free tips, good.
I think that's what the campaign on.
Overtime,
that's what the president wants to
good.
do. It's a
Seniors,
smart idea.
Good.
Money back in people's pockets, good.
Yeah, smaller government, bigger private sector. Fabulous. Mike Haridopolos, Congressman from Florida, thank you ever so much. We appreciate it. Good luck
to see you, Larry.
Folks, I'll be right back with my last word.